Fantastic Four number 13 from April of 1963 features the first appearances of the Red Ghost as well as the Watcher as the Fantastic Four venture to the moon. The story begins with Reed doing an experiment. Things don't go all that well as he's trying to develop some new energy. And we get the use of asbestos once again. And what's interesting about this issue is that it's Kirby pencils with Steve Ditko inks. Meanwhile, back in the USSR, Ivan Kragoff and his 3 apes, a gorilla, a baboon, and an orangutan, are aiming to go off into space. But he has a plan. He has, what do they refer to it as? It's like transparent ceramic plastic. Not sure that's a thing. But anyway, he wants to be bombarded by gamma rays so he can get powers just like the Fantastic Four did. Well, it's a race to the moon between the US and the USSR. And not only does Kragoff get powers, but the gorilla becomes super strong, the baboon can change shape, and the orangutan has magnetic powers. Human Torch investigates, and they end up on this old abandoned city on the moon that has its own atmosphere. Well, it turns out that there's a conflict between the FF and Red Ghost and his monkeys, or apes, I guess, more accurately. And the Red Ghost can become intangible. That's why we now know him as a Red Ghost. And he starts immediately speaking of himself in the third person. Then the Watcher appears. He's saying, I'm on the moon, and my people, they watch things, but they don't interfere. The Watcher, of course, would come back quite a bit later in Marvel continuity, and with the Red Ghost. They've been staples of Marvel Comics throughout history. And anyway, we get this amazing ad page now on sale. Amazing Spider-Man 1, Tales of Suspense 39. That's some great stuff. And the Red Ghost is defeated. The Watcher decides to leave the moon. The FF head back to Earth. We get a letters page as well, actually 2 pages of letters. And that is it for issue number 13.